Yo, 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 what's good? Thank you for coming to the House of B.A.R.F. I'm Chanman, and before we get started, I would just like to emphasize that the content that we share on House of B.A.R.F. is for informational and entertainment purposes only. We are not financial advisors, and the information provided should not be considered as professional financial advice. Investing and financial decisions involve risk. It is crucial to do your own research or consult with a qualified professional before making any financial choices. The opinions expressed on House of B.A.R.F. are of our own and do not reflect the views of any organizations that we may be affiliated with. Please remember that past performance is not indicative of future results, and the financial landscape can change rapidly. Always conduct thorough due diligence and seek financial advice from a financial advisor tailored to your personal needs and circumstances. By listening to this podcast, you agree that the host and in the future, if we have any guests, are not responsible for any financial decisions you make as a result of the information presented on House of B.A.R.F. Now let's dive into today's episode. Yo, 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 what's good? It's Chanman, House of B.A.R.F. I'm so humbled by my listeners. Started season 2. I don't know how long it's been since I started season 2. Probably like a month or two. Maybe, I don't even think it's been 2 months. But I hit 500 listeners. Oh, first off, thank you so much. But that's actually what I was going to get to. So hit 500 listeners about a month ago. I got to look at the analytics when I hit 500. But actually, when I hit 500, Spotify let me know and sent a message to me saying, "Hey, congratulations on hitting 500, spins on your episodes. Let's get ready for your next 500." And they sent me it was just a little promotional card, it looked pretty clean. It took the logo I put together. And one thing is, I'm really proud of that logo. I could break it down later, but my little ones are actually the ones that put that together. I was just so proud of those little ones, putting that logo together. I'm not even kidding. They took my picture, what I'm saying? If you can even see the angle, my little one even got down on his knee or something. I'm like, okay, Mr. Photographer, getting in the uncomfortable stance to take the image. Took the image, edited it. I said, you know what? We going with that one. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. I really don't care. But I was just so. They were working together on it. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, we should do this. We should do that. You know what I'm saying? And I could even go a little further into the image. Well, shit, it's a conversation I'm having. So this was around the time where my estranged partner lickety split it and was gone. So they wanted to have some participation from, their mother. You know what I'm saying? Because they would have loved to make it like a family thing. So they're like, well, okay, mom's no longer around. She rolled. But there was this image, you know what I'm saying, that, and I don't know if this is going to backfire in my face. There was this image that she purchased that was in the house. You know what I'm saying? They're like, why don't you just stand in front of the image? Stand in front of this image that she bought. I don't know where she got it. It could have been IKEA, TJ Maxx. I don't know. But it was some image that she got. I was like, you stand in front of that image, and that would be our homage, our pay to, your mom. Even though she don't want nothing to do with me, she don't want to be involved in no way, shape, form, anything. Hates my fucking guts. And it, I'm not even saying that she hates my fucking guts isn't unjustifiable. We had issues and everything. But there were some other things that was whoa. Seriously, No fucking way. Like seriously, it went way left. So I said, okay, I'll stand in front of the image, and then y'all, I'm gonna let y'all do what y'all do. And they were like, okay, we want you to stand like this, blah blah blah. All right, like this. All right, cool. Took the image, went to the computer, and I could even hear them. I can't even remember. I think I went to another room. I think I may went upstairs or something, and I could just hear them. No, 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 no. We should use this color. No, 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 no. We should do this. No, 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 no. And I'm just like, oh man, look at y'all little ones working together. And they've been so supportive, so much. Even though, and y'all have been very supportive. That's what I really want to get around to, but y'all have been very supportive, but they were so supportive of me when I was going through everything I was going through. It actually gets me a little choked up because man, when I was going through all that shit, those little ones, unconditional, man, unconditional. Look, I've been not saying I've been perfect and I haven't trespassed against anybody, you know what I'm saying? But like, dog, man, people were like just trying to rip me, my family apart. And everybody's like, no, 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 I think you got it backwards, man. I don't think it's correct. To an extent, I don't give a fuck. And I'm not saying that you're guilty before you're proven innocent, but there's this little thing in me. I'm saying that, yo, if you're innocent, you're innocent. You know what I'm saying? There's this little thing in me sometimes that's like, how the hell did you even end up in the conversation? How the hell did you even end up a part of it? You know, and they're like, no, man, no, no, no. I just, for, you know, whatever. I'm just like, okay. Real quick, I'm looking at Forex and looks like USD JPY is actually leaving the consolidation period and going into a short period, which is cool. I just want to make sure I'm ready so we get ready to decide what I'm going to do. But man, those little ones were so supportive when, so again, I was in an issue with my previous employer for like 2 years, probation. I can't even tell you all the jokes they would crack. Like, they were actually pretty damn funny. It wasn't even just like little jokes like, hey, did you get fired today yet? All right, better tomorrow, or something like that. They had jokes that were actually pretty funny. I can't remember them all, but they would get me, and you know, just to keep me laughing, making me feel better. Because at the other end, I also had my spouse that was sitting there telling me like, "Yo, you get fired, you're losing your family." You know what I'm saying? So I'm dealing with the pressure of these bosses, these managers at my company, and then I'm dealing with the pressure of her, and not even to mention, I also say my in-laws as well. You know, sometimes in-laws can be very like fishy, like they seem like they're there to support you. You know what I'm saying? But really, they're just spectating, keeping an eye on you. Man, I had the world's greatest spectators ever. Bunch of non-input, you know, not contributing, opinionated people around me. Everybody just offering opinions, ain't did shit, done shit, going to do shit. You know, just I had some of the world's greatest spectators. You know what I'm saying? Trying to collect information on what I'm doing, you know, whatnot. Completely. When I separated from the family, the in-laws and everything, nothing in my life changed. That's about how much they contributed or didn't contribute to my life. It was almost like, if anything, it was wonderful considering that the lack of information I got to give to people about what I'm doing and whatnot and the opinions. It was actually more of a benefit, you know? So, but my little ones were always there, supportive. Dad, we're in support of you. We know you're a great person. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, when you go through some shit with your spouse, your family, yo, people will try to manipulate the little ones into hating you. Little did we know that there was manipulation on the little ones to hate me because there was also this other guy or whatever, bitch ass, on the other end, that was sitting there. Like, stuff is starting to come out that we didn't even know. Like, oh shit, this is why all the shit, I can't even get into it because it's still going through this legal shit. But this is why all the shit was going on. This is why I can't even say how, because I'm still dealing with the but this is why so much was going on. And the thing is, I think in a sense it even kind of backfired to the children to be like, and damn, dad ain't never say shit. He ain't never did shit. He ain't never do shit. He always spoke the highest of the in-laws. Never was just like, man, fuck them. Never. I was just like, man, they cool. You know what I'm saying? They just trying to protect they niece, they sister, they daughter, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Never spoke bad. Still to this day, never spoke bad about their mom. Never would do that shit. I'm like, yo, she's beautiful. She's smart. She had to do what's best for her interest. But I think they looking at me like, nigga, you stupid. I don't even really use it. But that's how I felt like they look at me like, yo, you stupid. You are stupid. These people are, at least they're trying to tear you down and you sitting here. And the thing is, you ain't did shit. And like, sitting here thinking you crazy. And now we're sitting here thinking like, what the fuck? This dude was taking all this beating and was still holding it down, still going to work, still waking up, still taking the verbal abuse, all this type of shit. Man, so I think now they look at me more like, wow, yeah, you did some fucked up shit. You were crazy. You know what I'm saying? But to an extent, we can kind of see why. I mean, you had like the Verizon network on your neck at all times for years. This was not like it was a 1-2 year thing for years. So now I think they're looking at me like, yo, not to mention, since everybody's kind of dispersed, not to mention now they like, yo, you still have flashbacks. Sometimes they get on my nerves and maybe my voice, maybe raise a little bit. But they're like, yo, it's almost nowhere near what it was before. It was bad like before. And they still have their conversations about like, we wish that y'all could figure things out. We wish y'all could figure it out. Like, we don't wish that it had to go down the path y'all decided to take. Well, I say y'all, but it wasn't my idea. I wouldn't have went this way. But some people just go way left when they churn that wheel. They go hard. It's like, no, you ain't had to go that hard, but it's all good. But those little ones, man, even to this day, have just been so supportive. You know what I'm saying? And you need that in your life. I mean, come on, how many family friends of ours are really just bitch ass spectators, or bitch ass people we got to sit down and eat with? And what I mean by that is, when you sit down with them, you know what I'm saying? What's the point? Not to be offensive, but what's the fucking point? We sit there, you got a business. Are they supportive? Fuck no. You sitting there trying to exercise. When they say, well, why are you over there doing bench press? You need to be doing sit-ups. Like, shut the fuck up. I'm exercising. You know what I'm saying? You out there, whatever, trying to, enjoy what you doing, going back to school or whatever. Well, why you need to go back to school? We got the family business you need to be a part of. Whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, what the fuck am I doing? You're driving yourself crazy. You're already crazy because you're a genius. You know what I'm saying? You got that beautiful mind. So you're already loony. You know what I'm saying? You're over there solving world problems. You know how loony you got to be to solve world problems? And now you're driving yourself more crazy, trying to surround yourself around these people we love. I mean, we love unconditionally. I mean, there's no doubt, undeniably, anything. Love these people. Even when I still use that lottery. Even when we win the lottery, what are we going to do with those winnings? We're going to break it down. We're going to break that bag down with these people who never supported, talked bad about you, nuts, didn't talk to you at all, whatever. Still going to break that bag down with these people. Why? Because they blood, they family. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, I spent Christmas. Other than that, my Christmas, I didn't even talk about it. It was great. It was cool. Didn't really do much. Family's out of town. I'm in town. So really I just chilled solo dolo. But it was nice. Got some rest. Slept. I don't even know what I was watching. I think I was watching YouTube videos all day. I did hop on a couple phone calls. Call some people, talked on the phone. I talked on the phone for a few hours, actually. It went well. uh, it was good. It was nice and peaceful. No drama. Um, but yeah, um, yeah. But even from the job to creating the content, I mean, even when I'm creating the content, my little ones, they still got jokes. Ain't nobody listen to your content, but I know they're joking because on the other end, they're always so supportive when it's like, hey, I'm about to go create content. Could y'all give me a second? And they're always like, yeah, sure. Yeah. You need some peace and quiet. They give it to me. We go in different rooms. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there because I mean, at the same time, I know that, I use foul language and I'm not, I'm not like, trying to, doing all that in front of the kids. I mean, what I'm saying? So I just try to do it completely separate. A lot of times I don't even do it when they even in the house. There's only a few times where I'm like, yo, we all chilling. They sitting there watching TV. I'm sitting here watching TV and I'm like, yo, I'm about to pull my laptop out and do some research. And I'm like, you know what? Since I'm about to sit here and do some research, one thing I try to do with B.A.r.f is if I'm sitting there doing research, that I go ahead and try to turn the mic on. I got that idea from Will Smith and or Aaron Neville when he played his character. I think his character's name was Aaron Neville. When he would go down to the rat cages or whatever, and he would just turn on his GoPro or whatever, and he's like, all right, looking at subject number 2, dead. Subject number 5, dead. Subject number 25, raging. And then that's when he found that one rat that was like subject number, 30 is peaceful. It's chilling. You know what I'm saying? That's when he found like the cure and shit. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do some Aaron Neville shit. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I'm doing my research, I'm just going to turn on the mic. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. So yeah, I just, I know I went off on a little tangent there, but yeah, just those little ones that were so supportive, and that I forgot how I got on that topic, but the reason why I wanted to touch base with y'all was just about a month or two ago, hit 500 spins, and Spotify sent me this little promotional card with like my logo on it, my image on it, and was like, hey, congratulations on hitting 500 spins. We're going to give you this promotional card. I looked at the promotional card. I was like, oh, that's actually kind of cool. I mean, that looks really good. It looks clean. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's like, give this promotional card to all your family and your friends, and, and expand your audience. You know what I'm saying? I think I may have posted it on my LinkedIn. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't really send it out to anybody. But then it was like, and let's get started on your next 500 spins. I was like, cool. That's a little inspiration. Like, let's get started on the next 500 spins. Right. And I think that was about the time when I said, you know what, I need to go ahead and start up season 2. So started up season 2, and so far I've already got 100 spins. And that was done fast. I mean, it took me probably April. I'm say I started probably in April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. 8 months to get 500 spins, and already got 100 spins. You know what I'm saying? In probably like 1 month. You know what I'm saying? So I guess we're still on track, I guess. But no, actually, if we stay on this track, we should supersede in the next 8 months. You know what I'm saying? So what that basically comes down to is 30 days, 100 spins. That's about 3 spins per day, approximately 3.5, 3.5 or something, spins per day. So that's really cool. I'm really excited about that. Thank you so much for the support. The content is not too hard to make, considering that I'm going to do my research anyways, and I'm just turning on the mic. But the content can be a little difficult, considering that the pressure of because you got to realize, like, you're gonna have people listen to this, and my stuff is unedited. I just do it in one take. I'm sorry. I know that's laziness and everything. I just don't be feeling like doing it. I say, hey, listen, it is just what it is. And sorry if I ever offended anybody or said something that was completely wrong or whatever it is. You know, I turn the mic on and I just move forward and I just keep going. And at the same time, I do try to. There are so many times I don't want to touch on something, but I'm like, yo, you are kind of creating content, so you kind of got to dig a little deeper. You could keep it real on the surface, but then it's like, are you really kind of doing a disservice for yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you are creating it. You might as well just go ahead and dig just one little inch deeper. You ain't got to go all the way in. It's like that commercial where they're like, hey, you ain't had to get that personal. You know what I'm saying? I like to keep my shrimp tails in my pocket. All right, you don't got to get that personal. You know? But it's like, you know, scratch the surface a little bit. I mean, to be honest, you ain't even showing your face. So nobody can even really see what you look like or anything. So the least you could do is just dig a little deeper and just give a little bit more. And they always say, yo, the trials and tribulations and everything you're going through is not for you anyways. You're the vessel going through it. Yeah, and it sucks for you, but there's someone out there that doesn't have the support or doesn't have the team or the support around them that you got, or doesn't have the willpower you got. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, I really do think that if somebody with a little less willpower is kind of going through what I'm going through, would have seriously made some serious permanent decisions. And you got to realize, man, it was an associate of mine that gave me that. Was just like, yo. So everybody really do keep bugging me to be like, yo, are you okay? Are you okay? So I really have that's another reason why I kind of separated myself from people. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I get tired of the, are you okay? Are you okay? It just happened on this one day. One of my associates, I guess, caught me on a day. You know what I'm saying? Where they're just like, I guess, paused me. This is when I still had my job. They paused me and they're like, yo, you need to slow down. Like, I see you. You always going. You always, you know what I'm saying? My job was next to like a grocery store. You know what I'm saying? We had some bomb ass restaurants right there. I'm hitting the restaurant for lunch. If anything, I'm grabbing lunch for the team. Not the whole team, probably like one person on the team, you know. I'm going to hit the grocery store, hit the Target if I need to hit it. Driving 45 minutes to an hour to work back home every day, not making no chicken, not making no real chicken at all. Seriously, gas alone was probably like 400. Whew, I would love to say a month, probably 400 every 2 to 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, really, when you're making, bringing in probably about $3,000, every 2 weeks, not even $3,000, probably like 26, 27, you know, maybe around like, let's just round it up, $3,000 every 2 weeks. Right. But my bills was like $6,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? So it was really going to work to just pay bills. You know what I'm saying? That's really one reason that it was like a bell ringing in my head. You need to make some different decisions. You know what I'm saying? But I really enjoyed the work that I was doing. You know what I'm saying? I was really helping protect the integrity of the industry, which I know sounds terrible. It's like, barf. You know, but I enjoyed it because seriously, okay, I know I'm getting off topic or anything. All right. So as a personal advisor, I mean, you're really in the face of the industry. You're the face of the industry, right? Not right, but you know, you're the face. All right. Whenever you get a job that's a sales role, or they put you outside, you know, at the grocery store to promote anything, whatever it is you do, I don't care what it is. You know what I'm saying? You're the face of the industry. Some people would take it as an insult and be like, man, fuck, they got me outside a Giant's grocery store handing out flyers and blah, blah, blah. You know, you could be part of the, I don't know, Census Bureau or voting, the Board of Elections or whatever it is. You know, got you going around knocking door to door at churches, to hand them, go vote flyers or whatever. I understand. It's like, man, I would much rather be in a warm, nice environment, everything. But on the other end, this company trusts you to be the face of the industry. Let you fuck up. That's why these dumbass pranks I see on YouTube, I'm sorry, where they're going in being fake employees, like, can fuck people up. Like, yo, I'm never going back to Burger King again, or I'm never going back to whatever it is again. Like, what the fuck? That employee was the worst employee ever. You're sitting there pulling a prank. This person's taking it seriously. Well, that's the point of a prank, is that someone's taking it seriously while you're making a joke of it, or whatever, however it works. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, they put you as a face. So as a personal advisor, financial advisor, you're the face of the company. Now, I'm not really the guy who works, I guess, on my face. You know what I'm saying? Really don't work on my speech, my articulation, my vernacular. I'm not really that guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of like, look here, what is it you're trying to do? What are we trying to achieve here? And how can we optimize this? Okay, I want to start preparing for college. Okay, well, we have a UTMA, a uniform, I don't even know, uniform transfer minor account, whatever, UGMA, uniform transfer from Guardian account. We also have a 529, that's the education savings account, you know what I'm saying? And, it's just basically what you want to do. And one thing everybody always asks, well, you tell me what to do. And it's like, nah, man, that's not how this works. I'm here to coach and guide you, and you have to make a decision of what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Well, do you even know what you're doing? It's like, yeah, I know what I'm doing, man. What college did you graduate from? Man, nothing special, just University of Maryland. You know what I'm saying? Like, goes into all this, and it's like, I want another advisor. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, look, actually, the way the company is formed, one of the companies I worked for, the way the company was formed was you get the advisor that you get. Okay, it's not really like it's a pool of advisors. When you call up, you get the advisor you get. I never really fully got to personal advisor level, but I was kind of a buffer between personal advisor and somebody new to the company. I basically helped them for majority of, transferring assets, getting to know the company, having a great time. And then when it got to the point of like, I want a personal, I want to pay for the personal advisor service. I want one specific advisor, blah, blah, blah. So, all right, cool. Then we get you over there. But for the most part, I can handle all your needs. I can handle all your wants. There's nothing too much for me. The only difference between me and the other guy or girl is going to be, or the other man or woman, is going to be, they're going to tell you what to do. When you ask that question, you tell me what to do, they will tell you what to do. Be very careful also, because there's a thing called umbrella, where essentially this advisor has an umbrella of investments that they use for every one of their customers, which is fine. However, if that umbrella breaks, then all these customers are screwed. So you want to make sure that you have a diversified portfolio to your personal likes and your personal wants. You know what I'm saying? So when you get there, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't really go well over with customers. So another way to present yourself, or, still contribute to the industry, is through different things like analytics, compliance, or whatever. I'm sure there's a few other ones. Software. I'm sure they got some software engineers who really are protecting the industry. One way these software engineers really protect the industry is by those CRS forms and those customer complaint forms that you put out. This is just one way. I can't even imagine the plethora of ways that software engineers help out the integrity of the industry. But so a lot of ways companies can fuck with people is through font and whatnot. So it's kind of like, let's just say you want to submit a complaint to a company. If the font is all small and you got to do a bunch of steps, then you'll most likely not submit that complaint. And that's probably what the company wants, because if you submit a complaint, then they probably have to submit it to somebody, and then it just turns into this whole thing. So if we can fuck around a little bit, then maybe we can get this person not to submit a complaint. Well, if you have software engineers that, really have ethics and want to protect the integrity of the industry, they make sure that they take maybe some steps out that maybe are redundant. You know what I'm saying? Maybe are we asking the same question multiple times? They can fix it up the form. You know what I'm saying? It gets more customers being able to do things like submit complaints, which are necessary. And do customers submit some pretty bad complaints? Yes, but that's not the point. The point is, as long as they're submitting complaints or whatever, and as long as we're doing our job, then we're staying busy. That's more so what you want to do. You want to stay busy. If it wasn't for them, it wouldn't be for us. So, and there's more, so much more. I can't even imagine. I went to a couple software engineer parties, and oh my gosh, I've never been to a more boring party ever. When I'm the most exciting guy in the room, there's a problem here, okay? Now, the software engineer people, they're really cool. Just, oh my gosh, man. I loved them though, because they were even cracking jokes on themselves how boring they were. But another way, it's just, just compliance and whatnot. So I really enjoyed making sure, because like, if from the standpoint of, if we don't protect our investors, if we don't protect the industry, what is one of the first things people do when they talk about investments? I ain't doing that. That's a scam. But then they got their money in a bank account for like 18 years. It's like, ma'am, sir, I don't really know if you understand what a scam is. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if you're really aware, because there's some accepted scams. And I'm not trying to keep touching on it, but leaving your money in a bank account for 18 years without somebody sitting there saying, is this what you're intending to do? If you're like, yes, this is what I'm intending to do. My religion doesn't require me to, make money on my money, or I really I'm buying and selling land in another away from your firm. That's really just my play money, whatever it is. And it's like, oh, okay, cool. But not too many people are going to do that unless they have a purpose. Back in the day, I believe it was Wells Fargo had a purpose to reach out to their customers, because somehow, I can't remember, they like maxed out their checking accounts and whatever. And they were just like, yo, we need to keep churning because we're trying to impress the big dogs or whatever it was. So then they start reaching out to customers, touching base with them. As long as somebody got the customer on the phone or something, then they were like, hey, just open up another checking account or open up a credit card. You know what I'm saying? You talk to them on the phone. This person said, I'm not really interested right now. I'm good, but don't worry. We'll figure it all out later. You know what I'm saying? So they're not really reaching out to customers unless there's like a purpose for them to reach out to the customers. You know what I'm saying? Unless they're trying to generate more business, churn more business or whatever. But there's absolutely, I was speaking to one company recently, and their model, whenever you speak to companies, like for the first couple of times, their model always sounds so amazing. You know what I'm saying? But talking to this company, their model sounded amazing. They're like, look, no cold calling, none at all. We have a lot of customers already that need attention. And that's all your job would be. Just to attend these customers, pull up their portfolios, take a look at it, touch base with them, and that's a different face. That's like, if I had to compare it to, that's a different face. Like, that's like working for Nordstrom, the store, and then working for Nordstrom Rack. Both are the same jobs, right? But when you go to Nordstrom, this person's making a commission. 100%, I can almost guarantee you, this person's making a commission. And they're not only making a commission, they have metrics that they need to make these commissions. On the other end, you got the person from Nordstrom Rack. They're earning a salary. That's also another way of personal advising. You could also go down the commission route. And if you work for certain firms, then you could also go down the salary route for working at another firm. It's not necessary for representatives to make it known, but they could. Whenever some customer becomes a jerk or an asshole and wants to say some shit like, you're just trying to sell me this because you want a commission, isn't it? Or something. You're just like, sir, ma'am, I make salary. So whatever you buy or sell, Doesn't really matter. And it can make your presentations so much better because you don't have this thing weighing over your head that if I don't get this sell, you know what I'm saying? But don't get it twisted. Commissions is amazing as well. You know what I'm saying? But there is a little bit more of a what they call it, the closer. You gotta be a closer, and that's another thing. I'm not a huge closer, like at all. I'm more so longevity. That's how my game pretty much works. I present you with the information. You can say you like it or not. So many people, they do root for me. They're like, man, we wish you would just cut your fucking hair, lose some fucking weight, shave your beard, put on a nice suit, and just be that guy. And I'm like, dude, I'm 1 second from becoming that guy, and it feels like I'm gonna be the most miserable fuck out there. I mean, I'm seriously 1 second away from taking out a loan to keep up with facades just so that I can market myself. I'm 1 second away from doing that bullshit because I really, truly feel like I have a good amount of information. I'm not saying that it's perfect. It's nowhere near at all. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Nowhere near. But a decent amount of information that could help individuals substantially. Just a little piece. I could imagine if I would just start remembering every FINRA rule and every SEC rule and every Department of Justice financial rule. And if I could remember every formula and if I could create an algorithm or even create some Excel sheets, man, if I did all that, it'd be nuts. And I plan on getting to that point. Right now, I'm 36. Look, if Warren, damn near Charlie Munger traded to was 90 something. I don't need to rush all this right now so that I could become a great content creator and everything. I'm cooling. All right. I'm taking it slow. Right now, I need to pay my bills. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. And I need to become an expert on my trading and understanding technical analysis, fundamental analysis, sentimental analysis, I know there's a few more other analysis, probably data. I don't know. There's a few now. Just kind of work on those. Get better at that. Get better at my strategies. Figure out the way you want to move in the markets. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be just fine. And it's only going to get better. My trading right now is not the same trading that was 4 years ago. 4 years ago, oh my gosh. I'm just sitting there in positions long. You know what I'm saying? Just at the most, maybe use order types. You know what I'm saying? Your buy limits, sell stops, whatnot, order types. Probably not even taking all the gains. Just sitting there saying, oh, well, it's up 50%. If it drops, it shouldn't drop too much. And if it does drop, the stock market does have like a 40 or 24 month period of when it does typically turn around. So I should just be fine sitting in long positions for years, not even trading it. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling easily. Even as a long-term investor could go in there and do a rebalance. Say, okay, well, this stock is up 50%. Let me at least put the stop or the trailing stop order in. And if it executes, it executes. You know what I'm saying? Because you do get to a point where you kind of start growing attached to your stocks. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, this stock is up 50%. Oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I want to hold on to this. So you get kind of attached. Put that trailing stop in at least to secure those profits, because profits really ain't profits until they are realized. And losses ain't losses until it's realized. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, protect those gains, and I look back and I'm like, what was I doing? I was just doing naked trading and did naked trading for years, even beyond the 4 years. That's how I started. And yeah, technical analysis and naked trading, I would say it's probably the trading that gets you the most money, but if I had to say, it's so unbalanced. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Let's just say you make a mistake and you go naked and no order type in. Not a mistake, or you're like, oh, my technical analysis is great on this, or I don't know. Something happens where you just make a mistake. You could be out, compared to having your order types, your hedges, different strategies, and just because you have different strategies doesn't mean you have to use them all. You can use that one strategy that you like. I do think it is kind of essential, though, to be able to understand different strategies. So, for example, what is different strategies? Okay, so you have your naked long position, all right? But let's say you also could go long call, so you don't really have to have the underlying, but you still have the buying power of 100 shares. So then you could even go long call in the money. So you're like, at least I'm in the money, probably pay more premium for it. Then you got naked long at the money. That's another strategy. At least I'm at the money. You're going to see which way is this going to go. Then you also got your long position out of the money. So maybe you want to get a longer expiration date, put it out of the money, probably a lower premium, and you still got the buying power of 100 shares of the underlying, but maybe you just hold on to this because you're like, you know what? I don't know. Apple goggles are going to be coming out, but they don't put the date out, you know what I'm saying, when they're going to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and just get a long out of the money call for January 2020, or December 2024 or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? July 2024. You know what I'm saying? So there's multiple different ways you can go about it. But then you say, you know what? That's not who I am. I just want to sell short puts. And I'll go into all this because I know it's like, well, what's this guy talking about? Long calls, short puts, all these different things. So then you go into that approach. You're like, you know what? I'm just going to sell short puts. And that's just going to be my move. You know what I'm saying? It's cool, because you're like, I'm aware of all these different strategies, but this is my move. This is what I like to do. I'm a one-trick pony. It's cool. Essentially, you're really not a one-trick pony. You really have a lot of skills, but that's just the way you like to keep it because the market can really, it can go haywire once you're all over the place. You got a covered call over there. You got to put credit spread over there. You got this going over there. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's real beneficial for me if I do got that going on, that I just take one trade at a time. I mean, kind of even like daily. I didn't do it this weekend. I took a break, but usually over the weekends is also my prime time to analyze my trades during the weeks. Cause like right now we're about to get started. I'm about to get started. It's about 9:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Forex market is going on. I'm looking at USD JPY. It's consolidating. Let's just see real quick what CNBC is talking about. What the hell is CNBC? What y'all got on your minds today?
Even, the strategists all put out their S&P year-end targets for 2024, a month ago? We're close to that.
Yeah, they have to throw those out in the garbage.
Right.
Because of what we've done since November 1st. It's pretty stunning.
I love CNBC sometimes, but they're the most positive market analysts ever. I mean, I really feel like, man, there could be an explosion going on, and CNBC will find a way to turn it around to make it seem like, well, it's cool. It's December. We need a little fire. Warm us up. Maybe we put some s'mores on it. And then s'mores. Let's talk about General Mills. General Mills going up. We should buy it. It's like, dude, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. They're talking about S&P 500 is reaching reaching the targets of the highs it was supposed to be. So I'm going to be taking a look at SPY. I hope I get blessed enough to one day be able to start working on SPX. One good thing about SPX is you can't actually get assigned. So you're always just settling the positions with money. So that seems kind of cool to me. I would love to be able to try that out and not have to worry about, shit, did I just get 100 shares of this $46,000, 400, whatever. And you just have to settle it in cash. So it's all good. But yeah, about to get ready to hop into these markets. Definitely just love to touch base with y'all. Just want to again say thank you so much for supporting me. It's probably one of the most awkward shows. It's unedited. I do touch on personal stuff, touch on business, accounting, regulation, and finance. It's all over the place. But hey, that's why I say it's just, it's House of B.A.R.F. Let me see. Was there anything else that I want to touch on real quick? What I can go ahead and do real quick is either take a quick break and come back so we can at least get to the markets, whatever. Or I could just cut this whole episode. Let me just take a quick break and let's just see where we go from here real quick. Let's just see. All right. Thank you so much for everybody who is stopping by and spending a little time with your mans. I appreciate it. God bless. My name is Chanman, and this is House of B.A.R.F. Introducing the Listener Support Program, fueling the future and quality of House of B.A.R.F. Dear loyal listeners, at the House of B.A.R.F., we strive to bring you the most engaging, informative, and entertaining content every day into the world of business, accounting, regulation, and finance. We strive to provide you with expert knowledge, practical tips, and thought-provoking discussions to help you excel in your financial endeavors. We are dedicated to fostering meaningful conversations, sharing valuable insights, and creating a community of like-minded individuals who are passionate about business, accounting, regulation, and finance. Producing high-quality content requires dedication, resources, and effort from a talented team of one, me, but in the future, hopefully I'll have a team. That's why we are excited to introduce our Listener Support Program. This initiative allows you, our cherished audience members, to play a pivotal role in shaping the future and the content and assuring House of B.A.R.F's sustainability. In the future, becoming a supporter, you will be able to enjoy a range of exclusive benefits. Benefits that I'm hoping to be able to bring eventually: early access to episodes, access to episodes that are not, public, that are not accessible to everyone, possibly even create better content. And then all those mistakes I make, maybe I'll put them in a separate episode. You'll be able to get some behind the scenes stuff, and other exclusive things such as merchandise. Possibly I have, a children's book coming out, may be able to offer that. Your support goes directly towards enhancing the quality of our content, expanding our reach, our research, and investing in new resources and technology to bring you even better experiences. Your contribution will help us continue to deliver thought-provoking discussions, captivating stories, and insightful I didn't mean to say that. Maybe in the future, may possibly interview someone that will keep you engaged and inspired. Join us in shaping the future of House of B.A.R.F. by becoming a supporter today. Your generosity empowers us to keep our conversations alive and ensures that we can contribute to provide valuable content to audiences around the United States and hopefully in the future of the world. To support us, simply visit podcasters.spotify.com. Then you can get to House of B.A.R.F. Also, it is on Spotify. And support this podcast and become a supporter and choose a membership tier that aligns with your preferences. Every contribution, no matter how small or how big, makes a meaningful impact and is deeply appreciated. Thank you for being an essential part of our journey. With your support, we can reach new heights and create content that truly resonates with you, our incredible listeners. God bless. Happy listening. I'm Chanman. This is House of B.A.R.F. Again, if you would like, you can visit podcasters.spotify.com/pod/show/Chan-man7. And you can go to support this podcast and become a supporter today. Thank you. You can also reach me at c287gph@gmail.com. Thank you again. You have a wonderful day. God bless. Yo, yo, yo! What's good? It's just Chanman, House of Barf. All right, just still taking a look at these markets right now. It looks like they're talking about holiday spending. It increased, defying the fears of a decline. This is on CNBC.com. Let me see.
Are they eventually going to take hold? He can't be certain, and the fact is that nobody really can. But it sure looks like now, and Wall Street has placed their bets, given where we've come so far, so fast in the market, that they're going to stick the landing.
So we're going to continue to debate it. I think the retail sales data that you mentioned from MasterCard.
Yo, I think people thinking the same thing I'm thinking. Man, we excited the market back open because the U.S. futures, I mean, S&P 500 looks like it's up about 8 points. Dow Jones up about 54 points. NASDAQ up about 30 points. I think people are like, yo, we ready. I mean, if I read that correctly, I got to take a look at that. But yo, people are like, we ready. I spent the whole weekend chilling. You know, spent it with family. That was great. I ate good food. I actually didn't eat as much as I normally do. I'm good. Like, seriously, I've been good lately. But yo, the markets, man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I've been up probably since, I don't even know if I fully slept. Like, I've been up because I was looking at, I look at the London, shit. What comes first? I think it's Tokyo. I looked at the Tokyo session. I fell asleep during the Tokyo session because Tokyo session doesn't ever seem to do anything. Woke up for the London session, stayed up for probably, a little bit. That's why I was creating content real quick. So I was like, yo, let me hurry up, create some content. And then I'm going to go ahead and doze off and then wake up for 9:30 for the U.S. equities market. But yeah, just real quick. I do feel like there has to be a responsibility of having multiple strategies available to you just in case you do end up in a situation where it's like, okay, where do we go from here? Okay, I was doing well. I had a bunch of plays. Where do we go from here? This is not advice, but there's nothing even wrong with adding more money to your account as long as, you're being responsible. That's the goal we have in the market is being responsible and being durable and being dynamic. You have a responsibility to yourself to be responsible and not, I understand you can risk it all and try to become a multimillionaire tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But that could also put you in a position where you don't really know what you did, where you're just kind of like, man, I made a bunch of money, but I don't even know what I really did. Or I lost a bunch of money, but I really don't know what I did. And then that's when you're walking around cussing people out, yelling and screaming because you don't have the next play. You know what I'm saying? And then you have a responsibility to be durable. You want to make sure that you're lasting. And when I watch basketball games or whatever, all I say is like, look, just stay in the fucking game, okay? Just, if you get to a point where this team, is hospitality taking off? I got to start thinking about hospitality because people are about to start planning their cruises.
Stake in Manchester United, which goes to Ratcliffe over in the UK, the richest person in the UK, for a $6 billion.
I think people are about to start planning their, Manchester United has a stock. I know everybody loves them. I don't know. I don't watch too much soccer. But, just stay in the game. Just stay in the fucking game, okay? First quarter, they came out booming, okay? We lost the first quarter, all right? There's 4 quarters, okay? Not saying, hey, let's just go to the next 3 quarters and win them all, okay? Let's stay in the game. So first quarter, they won. Now, let's just try to win this second quarter. We're not trying to win the third. We're not trying to win the fourth. We haven't gotten there yet. Let's win this second quarter, all right? Win the second quarter, all right? So let's just say it happens. You win the second quarter. Great. They got a quarter. We got a quarter. All right. Now in the third quarter, we don't have to win the whole quarter. We just need to stay in the game. What we can do is come out bussing, okay? Straight in the mouth. As soon as we come out in the half, come out bussing, all right? Win the first half of the third quarter. What's the quarters? They're like 15 minutes. So let's win 7 minutes and a half, okay? Let your bodies rest. The second 7.5, just coast. Just coast through it. And then we're going to go in there, and depending on what the situation is how we're going to make the fourth quarter happen. If we're up, we can go up some more in the fourth. Basically, we got to win the fourth, okay? They got a quarter, we got a quarter. They got the half. We got one half of the third quarter. They got a half of the third quarter. Now, the fourth quarter, let's try to win this fourth quarter. And I know it sounds like, well, then everybody has to win the fourth quarter. No, not necessarily. Let's say you won the first quarter. All right. We won the first quarter. We can go through another strategy. We won the first quarter. All right. Coast on the second quarter. Don't stress yourself out. Just match their twos for our twos. They make a two, we make a two. They make a three. Let's just try to make a three. Okay. Just coast through the second quarter. We got the first quarter. Just match their points in the second quarter. Third quarter, let's do it again. Let's come out busting. All right. So we won the first. We coast through the second. We won the third. All right, bet. So we're up. For fourth quarter, let's coast. Just match their twos. They make a two. We make a two. They make a three. We make a three. And just coast to the fourth. And we can get out of here nice and healthy. So it's different multiple strategies. Now, sometimes you're going to get into what they call a dogfight. All right. These people, they're not backing down. The only thing you can go ahead and do is now it's time for Mamba mentality. Elbow that motherfucker in the back. All right. We're going to go ahead. We're going to elbow a motherfucker in the back. All right. We got to dig deep in our bag for this one. Because these boys or these girls, they fighting. So sometimes, again, it's just multiple different strategies. But if you got a strategy that works, I don't know enough about football, but supposedly Tampa Bay got a defense that they've been using since Darren Brooks was balling. And I guess they stick with it. I think there's other teams that have actually picked it up and put it in their playbook, and that's what they do. And I don't know what the hell Baltimore does, but their defense is good every year. So I don't know if they have what they're, I don't know. I'm just curious real quick. Cause I don't know anything about football like that. But what is Baltimore's Ravens defense? Or I don't even know what to call it. Are the Ravens a 3-4 defense? As of 2022, NFL teams regularly incorporate the 3-4 defensive alignment scheme as a base. Include the Green Bay Packers, Los Angeles Rams, Los Angeles Chargers, Seattle Seahawks, Pittsburgh Steelers, Baltimore Ravens, Atlanta Falcons, New York Giants, Minnesota, and the list goes on. So I guess they use a 3-4. But whatever Baltimore does, their defense is good every year. So that's just basically what it is. We have a responsibility to ourselves to be responsible. And by being responsible, more so, okay, you're hopping into a new market, right? I'm just hopping into Forex. My net worth right now, I don't even know what my net worth is, but it's not that high. All right. So I take no more than probably 10% of my net worth and put it towards this new Forex industry that I'm joining. Basically saying to myself that if I blow this, at least I should be okay. Okay. If I completely lose everything, then I should be okay. So that's one way to be responsible. Then you can be responsible by diversifying it even in. So you take your 10% of your net worth that's in this new market, and you could even split that up amongst different, let's just say, currency pairs or whatever. Being responsible also is referred to being prudent. And then being durable, just staying in the fucking game. Stay in the game. Okay. Towards the end, yes, you can go ahead and hit the free throw game. You know what I'm saying? We're losing it. We're falling behind. But let's go ahead. Let's go to the foul game. We're going to take this to the free throws. Okay. One thing that blows me is when they give it up. It has to be some underlying rule in the NBA where they just give it up. It's like we'll do the free throw game like 3 times, 4 times, and then we just give it up. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm kind of like, man, if you go into the free throw game, this is how the game's going to end. It's going to end with that last free throw. But sometimes you can see it where it gets to a point where it's like, okay, yeah, this is just getting out of whack. But there's sometimes I'm like, yo, y'all are down by 9 points. There's still plenty of time. Like, foul again. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep going. But you see them just kind of just give it up. And they just dribble the ball down the court lightly, and you're just like, oh, they're giving up. They're conceding. You know what I'm saying? No need to blow in anybody's knee. No need for injuries. Let's just go ahead and get out of here. So, responsible to be durable and stay in the game. I hear a lot of football players say this. The best availability is availability. So stay in the game. Make sure you're using the order types, if it aligns with your strategy or your financial advisor and everything, using your hedge positions. And hedge positions is not for rich people. That is a hedge fund, yes. I don't even know any hedge funds, but yeah, that's a hedge fund. I know everybody associates, oh yeah, this person's rich, they're in a hedge fund. No, hedge just means a offsetting position. So for example, if you have a long position, you're long in a position, right? And let's just say, for example, that long position goes up, right? You're up. Not necessarily do you want to hit the sell button, right? You're not like, oh man, I'm not really sure if I want to put the trailing stop in. I'm kind of happy with it. Well, there is a hedge. We could still protect your gains, all right? You're up. You're up 20% on this stock. You're not really comfortable with putting the trail stop in or the stop loss because you don't want that thing to get triggered and then go back up or anything. So you're kind of like, you know what? I really don't want to use an order type on this. Is there another approach I can take to this? You can use a hedge. So if you have a long position, you put a short position in for if maybe short term the stock drops, then you can go ahead, close out that hedge. So if you lose, 5%, 10% of the 20%, then your hedge may cover, a portion of that. And you're like, cool. All right. Now, do you put the order types on the hedge position? Possibly. If it starts losing, maybe the stock or maybe the long position keeps shooting up. And maybe you're like, you know what? Put the order type on the hedge position because it's losing. It's losing and there's no need to lose, more than I put in. There's no need to do that. We just a portion of it. If the stock keeps shooting up, then go ahead. Or maybe you just leave it and you just, let it do what it do. Depending on, maybe you just decide to, in 6 months to a year, I'm just going to close out the whole position. It's all different ways just to make sure that you're protecting those gains, mitigating those losses, and staying in the fucking game. Okay, that's what we want to do. We want to stay in the game. We don't want to have to get kicked out of the game, and then we got to go back to, I don't know, giving out sloppy toppy through glory holes. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Or we don't want to have to go back to doing something that sucks our soul, or kills us inside. You know what I'm saying? Is there any problem? Oh, Kava is having a good. It looks like their futures are going to. I should get Kava. I actually eat Kava often. There's this restaurant in Kava. It was one of the first dates I went on with my estranged partner. It was, what was it, in Rockville or something? The actual Kava restaurant, not the fast food cafeteria style joint. They got a restaurant. I think it's in Rockville. The shit is actually really bomb. I would recommend anybody gets the opportunity to try it out. It's really good. The cafeteria style restaurant is really good too. I eat there a lot too. I get the spicy lamb meatballs with, you want to know something crazy? Why the fuck my order is now like a staple at the restaurant? I'm not joking. I've been getting this same salad probably for a year. One day I go to Kava and it's like, you should get the spicy lamb salad. And I'm looking at the ingredients and I'm like, yo, what the hell? They took my fucking salad and they're now selling it. Either a bunch of people get the same salad or I'm like, yo, Chan, you be on some shit. Like, I'm like, yeah, I should have. That salad should be called the Chan Man. Like, come on, that's my exact salad I get almost every time I come up here. Now, y'all, because they got like pre-made salads. You know what I'm saying? I never get them. I never get their pre-made salads because there's always some ingredient in there that I'm like, So I was like, but now I got a pre-made salad up there. That I'm like, yo, that one, the spicy lamb meatball joint. It's like, man, that's my damn salad. I should got paid for that, man. But yes, staying in the game. You have a responsibility just to be responsible and also responsible to be durable in this game. The longer you can maintain and stay in the game, the more of a chance you have an opportunity to, in my personal opinion, have longevity and get experience and learn from your mistakes, and learn from your successes. And besides durability, what is it? Responsibility, durability. There's another responsibility that we have, that I think we have to ourselves. It's not diversification. That too, but be dynamic. Gotta be dynamic, in my personal opinion. This is not advice. In my personal opinion, you gotta be dynamic. Sometimes, I know. We got that one strategy that we've been using for years, and it always seems to work. Okay? There are going to be opportunities and times where this is also one thing where I even do with my own personal finances is, I brought this up before, where it's, I get the due dates, the grace period, the late fees, the reinstatement fees, the cutoff fees, the cutoff period, the cutoff fees. I get all that. And when I'm on my game, it's mapped out throughout like a calendar. You know what I'm saying? Like dates, lines, circles, boom, boom, boom. And it really helps me stay on top of my bills. And it also helps me stay on top of my bills when I'm not the most financially sound. You know what I'm saying? And people wonder, how do you have, $6,000 worth of bills every month, and you have $4,000 coming in every month? You're behind $2,000 every month. Every month you're behind $2,000. And I'm like, yes, you are correct. I am. And that's why I have to become a little bit more dynamic and pay my bills than most people. Most people have the pleasure and the luxury to take one paycheck and pay all their bills, and take another paycheck and can put it in savings. One paycheck pays all the bills, one paycheck goes into savings. So that, I would say, that's pretty much a lot of people, not a whole lot of people, but that's one good thing. They're there. I don't have that luxury. So I got to become dynamic. I got to figure shit out. Now, occasionally when you become dynamic, it may be once a quarter, once semi-annually, I'll get that check that it's like, oh, because of me being dynamic. And this is the thing that gets me with people is, why the fuck is it that a married couple with children are more well off than a single individual with no spouse, no children? You know what I'm saying? You got this single individual asking this married couple for money. It's the most weird, dumb shit. I'm sorry. I don't even like saying weird because it's such a vague word, but it's like, what? This couple got 4 kids, a house, 2 cars, and this person's single for their majority of their life, no children, and this person's coming to live with them or coming to ask them for money. It's like, no, it should be the other way around, And that's because these married couples with children and whatnot had to get dynamic. They didn't have the luxury to be able to just chill. They got 2, 3, 4, 1 children, kid, child, whatever. They had to get dynamic. And it's not, they can stick to their budget. Boom, boom, boom. We got this budget. Working. But everybody know what happens in life, in families. Some shit comes out of nowhere. Skirt, boosh. Oh, shit. That wasn't the Midas touch. Oh, shit. Somebody got sick. Damn. Oh, shit. Somebody wasn't paying their rent. They about to get evicted. And that shit happens. And it comes up. And now, because of how dynamic we were being, and also sticking to the plan, sticking to the strategy, sticking to it. This is working for us. But when these incidents come up, we got to figure out what we're going to do and mitigate the losses and protect our gains. And most people say, man, I want to put 30 grand all on red. I'm going to put it on red and I'm going to give me some head. And then they hit it. Boom. 30 grand now just turned into 100 grand or 50 grand, 60 grand, whatever. I don't know. I don't really gamble much, but they flipped it. And now they can go create a YouTube video about it. They can go viral, get more money, and shit goes nuts. The only thing about that was this person was successful. They hit the lip. Fantastic for them. Wasn't really balanced, but if somebody was to ask me, would you rather make, let's say, $12,000 in December, or would you rather make $1,000 a month? I'd probably say I'd rather take the $1,000 a month. The 1,000 January, 1,000. It's nice and steady, not up, down, and at the end of the year, I made $12,000. Wow, we made it. Now it may come up. It may be like, yo, we had a rough year all year. I don't know what we were doing right or wrong. Wasn't the way we should have been doing it. But we got to get dynamic. We got to get dynamic. So in getting dynamic, my personal opinion is being able to have multiple different strategies in the back pocket. Pocket knowledge. Okay? In the back pocket. All right? That's just for when something comes up, something happens, and you're not just like, oh, well, I guess we just got to take this loss. You know, shit. Mother sucker. You know, because we stick to our strategy. We do this. And then we're just going to go ahead and try to go in and just try to get it back. It's like, you could, but there's also other strategies. Dollar cost averaging. You got your losses are in. All right. You did it. You didn't put your order types in, or you didn't put your hedge position in, or you were too greedy. We're here now. What do we do? Are we just going to just stop loss this out? Are we going to sit here and develop a strategy? And this is only going to make you stronger. And it may take months. Man, real quick. It looks like the bell's about to ring in about 50 seconds. Man, I have hopped in positions, and immediately dropped. And not even just dropped substantially. Didn't have no stop loss in, no hedge position in. Man, may have taken me 6-7 months to get out of that position. You know what I'm saying? Like 6-7 months. It happened to me on a couple of them. It happened to me on Paramount. As soon as I hopped in Paramount, didn't have no hedge, didn't have no order type in, dropped immediately. It took me about 7 months to get out of Paramount with a gain. It's happening with me with JetBlue. Hopped in JetBlue. Next day, they lost the contract, I think, with American Airlines. Joint dropped way down. Slowly but surely, I'm starting to dig it out. Slowly but surely, seriously. I can't even remember the last thing I was down. I can't even remember, but starting to dig myself out of that slowly but surely. And this has taken longer than 6 months. But I'm not just going to just say, well, chalk it up. We took those losses. We're out of here, baby. And we're just going to try to... Now, is that big? There we go. Markets are open. I'm going to get ready to get to these markets now. Is it important, real quick, that sometimes... Is it important just to take stop losses and go to the next position? Very possible. Very possible. I've done that as well, too. Crap, man, I did it the other day, right? Me, buddy, talking. Man, we got these positions. I got to hurry up and get to this market. You know what I'm saying? And buddy, I think he sold a long call or something. I was like, cool. Went to go ahead and put the stop loss in. They were up probably like, I don't know it was probably, I don't know. I can't remember the percentage, but let's just say it was up 20% or something. All right. I'm just making that number up. I can't remember how much it was up, but they're up. Go in to put a stop loss in, right? Instead of hitting stop, hit limit. So we put the stop loss in, and I'm not giving advice or anything. We're just talking, we're just talking it out. Because sometimes people are like, yo, could you talk to me about this? I'm like, sure, we'll just talk about it. All right. So yeah, you got your gains. Go ahead, man, put the limit in. So let's say the stock was at $65 and we wanted to put the stop in at, like, let's just say $62.50. basically saying if it comes down to 62.50, we're going to go ahead and stop loss it out. Man, hit limit. Or I can't remember. It might have been, it was some limit order, and essentially just sold it right out. And we're like, what the hell? Why did it do it? Why did it do that? It wasn't supposed to sell right away. It was supposed to be a stop loss. Well, not paying attention, hit the limit button instead of hitting the stop button. So instead of having a couple $100, whatever it is, I can't remember, 20% whatever gain, ended up being 10% whatever loss, just like that, off of a dumb mistake. So we're like, all right, we out of that position. You know what I'm saying? What's the next move? I can't remember what the next play was. But went into the next play. Immediately the next play, I think it was another long call, and joint shot up. And guess what it shot up for? About the amount we just lost. Actually, it was more. So let's just say real quick on the loss, let's just say it was like $170 or something. The gain was actually it was like 200. So it was like, all right, cool. At that time, my buddy was more excited to just get out, just get out broken even. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Just more excited about that instead of putting the stop losses in and everything. So it was like, just close the position out, basically just broke even, and was like, okay, we got to sit down and talk. Okay. Sat down and talked, learned from our mistake. Okay. When we put our orders in and we're doing well, we got to double check. The market's moving and it's moving fast. And if you got active trader and real-time trader on and everything, the shit moves fast. Okay. But we can take a breath and we can make sure that we double check our orders and make sure we put the right thing in. Because when you put the right thing in, you get to go relax. You put that trailing stop in or something, man, you can go sit down and watch TV now. And if it triggers, it triggers. If it doesn't, then it just keeps going up. Maybe you got to move the line a little bit. The stop loss, maybe you got to drag it up a little bit and be like, all right, let me close in on these gains. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe you move it down some. Maybe you say, you know what? Now I'm up 50%. That same 20% or that same 10% ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I want to spread it out to 15% now or something like that. Or something, or 13% or whatever it is. So there's multiple ways going about it. I'm about to get ready to hop into this market, see what I can get done. I'm excited. Let's see what CNBC's talking about.
We got sort of a policy speech from Ueda, the Bank of Japan governor, saying, okay, maybe if inflation really takes hold and we continue to see this trend, we'll start to normalize. But that's about it. You're right. It hasn't been a very hawkish mood or a hawkish environment. And that's what's been the primary driver of all this good feeling and the big wins that we've seen in the stock markets here and abroad. You just wonder.
Okay, so with a lot of volatility, it's very possible that long calls, especially I have a small account, so I got to take a lot of risk. Don't take my advice. Don't do what I do. I don't even know what kind of advice you get when you're a risk taker. Don't do what I do. Do what I say. It's like, dude, but you're over there taking fucking risk, all that stuff. Yeah. But that's me. You should just get bonds, or something like that. Because I really don't. But yeah, I gotta get ready to take some risks because there's a lot. It looks like there's a lot of volatility. So it looks like that my long call positions or long positions are going to probably be the shit today. What's going on with Natty Gas? Let's see.
European
Absolutely.
economy.
Absolutely.
Given things surrounding the war in Eastern Europe, which by the way is still one of those wild cards for 2024. Geopolitics between Israel, Hamas, the war in Eastern Europe, and
you see how they make the war sound like it's just like, hey, it's a football game going on in Eastern Europe. Like, no, this is fucking war. It's like, yeah, we should, right now there's a war going on in Eastern Europe. And it's like, dude, CNBC can really make something like, I need to work on how to make bad stuff sound good.
They're now going to be resuming sending tankers through the Red Sea after this U.S.-led coalition began providing naval security against the attacks by the Iranian-based Houthi rebels. It's a big deal because...
All right, y'all. I care about y'all so much. Love y'all so much. Thank you so much for all the support and everything. Crap. I'm not exact. I'll try to turn the mic on. Give me a second to catch up on the market. And then I'll try to turn the mic back on so I can kind of talk throughout some of my trades and whatnot. But I got to kind of get focused in here real quick see what the markets is doing, because it looks like there appears to be some good volatility in here. So let me go ahead and get to this. Usually the volatility dies down around probably about 11 p.m. or something. And 11 a.m. So that's probably about the time I try to get some lunch. But if I'm able to, I'll cut this mic back on. Here, real quick before I go. Fine, here. Give me a second. Put this phone down. I'm going to go ahead and take a look. A couple things I want to take a look at. All right, looks like USD JPY. It's having a little bit of a bullish run, but not really, nothing too crazy. So I'm going to go ahead and put a hedge position on that. So actually, I'm down about 140 pips on my USD JPY, which is approximately, in my case, it's about a couple $100. So I went ahead and put a hedge in. It's about $260, so I went ahead and put a hedge in. So I got my hedge in. My $260 loss is locked in. So essentially, with Forex, the hedge positions are a little bit different. So I locked in a loss. So even if the long position begins to drop some more, then my short position should just help out a little bit. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do with that. Let me take a look to see what's going on with some of my trades. Right now, I'm fooling with JetBlue. It's been the lowest it's been in 15 years, and also I could actually afford it. So I got 7 puts sold, and this is not advice. Please speak to your financial advisor. Blah 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 blah. Disclosure. I got 7 contracts sold on JetBlue right now, and currently right now it is out of the money. So I have a 4.5 strike price currently. Where's the market price is at 570, about 580 approximately. It's approximately 9:38 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, December 26, 2023. Also, I sold some puts on a company called Atomera. It's a small semiconductor company. And right now that is where you at? Right now it's down approximately 7%. So my strike price was 5. It's currently the mark is at $7.65 approximately. So I mean that's all good. So basically right now the strike prices are below market price, and these are sold puts. These are short puts, meaning that I'm saying that the price is going to stay above this price. How many days I got on these? On the Atomera, I got about 50 days, and on the JetBlue, I got about 40 days. So these are February contracts. So right now we're good. I told you I'm down on the contracts, but that must be because these must have had dropped just a little bit. Let me go ahead and take a look at Atomera. Atomera, it's flat. It went up approximately 0.7%. So my contract, is going to take a hit. Now, if this goes up, then my contract is going to do good. But it's flat to it's flat. So nothing really happened. Market change. Yeah, about 0.7% on Atomera. And market change on JetBlue, it actually dropped approximately about 5 cents. So yeah, that one dropped. But something's going on real quick where JetBlue is changing. Oh shit, here we go. Okay, now it's down 4 cents. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do real quick, if you want to stay on the mic with me, I gotta do my math though. I like to have my paper, my pen, and my calculators out. I got my whiteboard right here. Crap. Yeah. So, what I want to do is, see, I got these short puts, but I want to also see if I can do a long position. Because sometimes long positions give you like points, like bring, when things are going crazy. So give me a second. Shit. Shit. This shit is moving. I'm trying to keep up with it. Because, yeah, and there it goes. Crap. Okay. That's why over the weekend I should have had my order types in, but I didn't because I was laying down watching TV and essentially sometimes spending a little bit of time with family and friends. I should have had these order types in already because when it was going up. So see, now it's down 2 cents. JetBlue is down 1 cent. Could have easily okay. Or see, it shot up real quick, and if I would have had my order type in, it could have possibly hit my take profit. But then what happened? Okay, there it goes again. Okay, here we go. It's moving like shit. Let me see what's the order type I want to put in. So I got the contract at JetBlue. I got 7 contracts for 21 cents. Each contract was approximately 66 cents. Let me see. 66 cents times 14 because you got to buy and you got to sell. So I want to incorporate, make sure I have at least $10. I want at least $10 to cover all my trading expenses, at least. Okay, so at least $10. All right, so I got the contracts at 21 cents. How much am I willing to lose? So I'm going to go to my risk analysis. And my risk analysis, what the hell? Okay, here we go. All right. Why is it only saying 5? I'm confused. I have 7 positions. What in the world? Wait, let me see. Oh, go to my analyst. Sorry, I'm going to my risk analyst. What? Okay, come on. Okay, I don't know why it's only... Wait, I'm confused. But, okay, let's just keep moving. This isn't right at all. Oh, I typed in the wrong ticker. Doggone it. All right, JetBlue. All right, here we go. All right, so we got 7 contracts on JetBlue. All right, so sold them at 21 cents. So, how much am I willing to lose? So I don't have a long put position. My eligibility is all messed up. And I don't have as much eligibility. They really give me a real hard time. Seriously. But it's all good. It's all love. So current price, where's current price? Current price is at about $5.74. I'm willing to lose, let me see, $5.74. So I spent $21 on each contract. So each contract, what's $21 times, let me see, All right, $21 times 7 times 100. All right, so that's $147 that I've spent, or I received. I'm sorry, because this is a short put position. So I received $147. Okay. So how much of that am I willing to give up? So let's say that this drops down. Let's go to the chart. Now I want to go to the chart and I want to read the chart just to see what JetBlue has done in the last, I'm going to say all right, so this is what is it, 40-day contract? So let's just go 180 days. So I just want to see what, and then we can also, scale down or whatever. So let me look at the live news real quick. So the last news that came out on JetBlue was December 21st at approximately 10:29 p.m. And it says, U.S. Transportation Department scrutinizing airline frequent flyer programs for potential unfair practices. Transportation Department has met with several airlines in recent weeks to ask questions. Okay, so that's not good news. Let me see what else. Something at 7:46 a.m. came out. JetBlue backed JSX places order for hybrid electronic. Okay, that sounds really cool. Hybrid electronic aircraft aims to serve 2,000 airports. Okay, here, let's read just a little bit more about that. Air carrier JSX. Okay, so JSX is actually a public company. Okay, so JetBlue JSX ordered up to 332 hybrid electronic aircraft, setting the stage for a revolutionary change in air travel. What happened? JSX ordered up to 332 hybrid electronic aircraft spread across 3 different models and manufacturers. The company will start taking deliveries for the said aircraft starting 2028. What year are we in? 2024 now? 2023, but we only have a few more days. It is said that the order compromises the Heart Aerospace EX-30, a 30-seat aircraft designed by a Swedish manufacturer in the French-made 19-seater Aurora Aero. It also includes up to 82 orders of the Electra E-Stool aircraft, which the company says can take off from parking lots. The E-Stool aircraft can seat 9 individuals and is manufactured based in Virginia. Shout out VA. 2 up, 2 down. Let's see. Some more news came out December 18th around 9:53. Some of this I've already kind of seen a little bit. Southwest stock sell-off helps drag down shares of airplane peers. Gosh darn it, Southwest. It's all good. Just stay in the game. All right. So the news, neutral. I only read just a little bit of news. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look to see kind of what it's done over the last 180 days. Let me close my news. All right. And let's just kind of see. What have you done? It looks like the low is about 342. Looks like the high. What's your high? $9.60. So we have a pretty wide range of where this kind of goes between $3.40 in the last 180 days and $9.60. So this could possibly drop down. Let me zoom in and now kind of see what it's done over the last kind of let's just go I don't know, like 60 days. Where's that at? We're in December, November, October, September. So let's go to like September and just kind of see what's done over the last oh gosh, come on. That's like 60 days. Okay, cool. So I do see a support level. Does look like we have pretty good support around 5. So I don't really know if this is going to drop much more. We have some pretty good support levels. Let me stretch this out a little bit. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, we have some pretty good resistance levels as well. So, I mean, this thing really looks like it's going to range. All right. If this thing is going to range, this is what pisses me off, is I don't have eligibility. Because if this thing is going to really range over the, let's say because we have some really good support, like 515 and like $6. You know what I'm saying? Then I would love to do like an iron condor right now. Let's see if we can. I got the short puts. Let's see if I can buy some long puts real quick. And let's just see how this works. Oh shit. Then I'd have to wait like 38 days, which is not bad. I mean, it's not the worst, but a lot can happen in about 40 days. A lot can happen. So the iron condor wouldn't really work perfect right now. Got the short put. Would it be worth selling a short call for just like temporary? Okay, let me put the order types. This is what I mean by taking one thing at a time. Just one thing at a time. Let me put the order types on the put position. So go back to my risk analytics. I received about $147 in premiums. How much of that am I willing to give up? So I'm willing to give up, let's say, I'm willing to lose. I don't want to lose more than 147. Let's just say I'm willing to give up. What's 50% of 147 real quick? 147 divided by 2, 75, about $75. But I mean, technically it was $73.50. But let me see, $73. See, that gives me a lot of room. $73 is not bad. $5.50. That means that if the stock goes down to $5.19, I mean, that's a lot of room. So, you know what? I'll be willing to give up about 50% of that. And how much I'm willing to gain in realisticness. So the highest it went up to was like $9 in the last 180 days. So if it gets up to $9, that'd be about $140 gain. Okay, so what's that? Like 2-to-1 or something? I can't remember. I don't know how to do all that right now. So let's say we're willing to do a $140 gain and a $75 loss, $73.50 loss. Okay, so let me write that down. It's not even 140. It's like 138. Let me see. Is it 140? Yeah, it's like $142. Okay, so I'll just do 140. That puts us at $8.73. All right, so I'm willing to lose $73.50. Willing to gain $138.97. All right, so how do I do this? Okay, so if I'm willing to lose $73, what's $73 divided by 7? I see. I got to start from scratch. So you're gonna hear me embarrass myself. Is that $10.50? All right, I think it's $10.50. Okay. Give me a second. So if my contract loses $10.50, so I got my contract at $21. If it loses $10.50, my contract will be worth $10.50. Times that by 7, because I have 7 contracts. Yeah, okay. So one thing, if this goes down to $10.50, we're going to stop loss it. All right. So on the other end, if I make $140, then I'm good. So what's $140 divided by 7? That's $20. So if this goes up $20 or 20 cents, then I should be good. So what's that? 41 cents. Okay. So if I got this correct, and I'll go back and check my math because I'm doing this like on the fly while I'm trying to create content. So I'm going in and I'm going to my contract and I'm creating a close order. And then I'm going to go ahead and create a one order cancels the other. So the first thing is going to be my limit. If this thing drops down to, I'm going to put 11. This thing drops down to 11. Again, I got my contract at 21 cents. So if this drops down to 11 cents, I want you to go ahead and sell out of it. So I'll put a limit order on that. And I'm going to I hit create duplicate order. And then I create my stop order. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. On my limit order, I'm supposed to put, was it 41 cents? Yeah. One way to remember stop losses, sell limits, slobs over bliss, sell limits, buy stops, above market price, buy limits, sell stops, below market price. So I'm putting my sell limit above market price, so I'm putting that at 41 cents, and I'm putting my sell stop below market price at 11 cents. So if it drops down to 11 cents, so if it drops down 10 cents per contract, which is about 70 cents, I'm out. If it goes up to 41 cents, which I'll change that to, I'll leave it at 41. I'll put it at 40. Let me see what it was. 41 cents. I'll put it at 40. If it is at 21 cents, if it goes up approximately 19 cents, then I'm going to go ahead and just take my profits. Again, 19 cents, if you want to know, 19 cents times 7 is $1.33 times 100, and that's $133. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. Limit 40 cents, stop 11 cents. Again, check your orders one more time. It's okay. It's not a rush. And I'm going to go ahead and confirm and send that. Okay, that's going to be sent off. It rejected. Oh, I must have. Did I have it backwards? Oh, shit. Don't tell me I had it backwards. Okay, I'm sorry. My limit. My limit is supposed to be at 40. Right? And let me create it. My limit is at 40. I want to sell this at 40. And then my stop, if it hits 11. One order cancels the other. Send. Let me see something. I don't know what I'm messing up. Let me see. Read my messages. The stop price must be above the current bid and the last for the buy stop orders and below the current ask. Okay. This thing keeps rejecting. Why is it rejecting? See, this is when you don't practice over the weekend. This is what happens, and then you're doing it when it's live. All right, let me just do it one contract real quick. All right, I don't want to put my limit at 10 because that's when it's going to sell right away. So I want to put my limit at 40. Yeah, I'm going to put it for all 7. Let me just see. I'm going to just do a single order right now. Single order. 40. I'm going to send that off. What did it just do? Well, here we are. Oh, I think I put it in wrong. Yeah, I did it wrong. Crap. Let me see some. I think I broke even though. Didn't even tell me. It's not even updated yet. Oh man. Yeah, I think I did that wrong. Crap. I was probably supposed to do it the other way around. It's all good. It's all good. Here, real quick. We still have Atamera to practice with. So let's go ahead. Let me do it the other way. You're right here with me, going through it. So what's my current Atamera at? Trade price 10. Wait. I'm sorry. I gotta take. All right, if y'all want to do this with me real quick. What's the market price? 10. So let's just say I double it. So it goes up to 20. That'd be my limit. And then create a duplicate order and set my stop. And let's just say it goes down to, I'm just going to say if it goes down to like 8, that's my stop. Let me say something real quick. I'm going to send this off. What the hell? Okay. I got to work on this real quick because didn't put those orders in right. I think I was supposed to switch them and put the Bliss. Let's see, slobs over Bliss. The sell limit above market price. And the buy stop. Yeah, the sell limit was supposed to be above market price. I just got to work on it real quick. Got to figure out what just happened because it wasn't supposed to execute that way. But hey, right here, you got it. On House of B.A.R.F. As you know, make plenty of mistakes. Good news is I'm not sure. I don't think I took too many hits. I'm not sure. It looks like I may have taken a loss on the Atamera. That wasn't supposed to execute. And then JetBlue, I think I broke even. So I'm not sure. But let me just hop in here. Let me try to take a look. I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who decided to stop by, kick it with your mans. I appreciate it. I'm Chanman, and this is House of B.A.R.F. I am thrilled to introduce you to an exciting new storybook journey that I believe will capture your imagination. Allow me to present Langston Mankson's Kool-Aid Stand Adventure, a compelling short story that promises to transport you to a world of interest, excitement, and learning. The title of the book is Langston Mankson's Kool-Aid Stand Adventure by Chandler Hayes. In a world of colorful imagination and captivating stories, a new children's book has emerged to empower our young minds with crucial life lessons, life skills, and financial literacy. Langston Mankson's Kool-Aid Stand Adventure is a cheering short story written by a talented Black author who understands the importance of equipping our youth in the early stages of life with the tools they need to navigate the realm of money, savings, and smart choices. Meet Langston Mankson and his imaginary best friend, Zonky, a pink elephant, two curious souls who embark on an adventure around the vibrant landscape of Wichita, Kansas, where Langston Mankson sets out to accomplish multiple goals and is met with obstacles that he must overcome. Langston Mankson and Zonky discover valuable lessons of talking about finances in the home in order to gain knowledge. Langston Mankson, with a little bit of confidence, the guidance of supportive parents, the help of community members like Mr. Tiller, and his imaginary best friend Zonky, Langston Mankson learns about the value of money and how to save, the importance of making thoughtful spending decisions, the significance of thinking outside the box when met with challenges with money, and the joys of sharing with others. Through relatable experiences and engaging storytelling, young readers are introduced to the fundamental concepts of money, such as earning, saving, and spending responsibly. Langston Mankson set savings goals, teaching children the importance of planning for future needs and dreams. The book celebrates diversity and the different perspectives on money, shedding light on its role in different people's lives. The characters' interactions emphasize the joys of serving others, the gift of sharing, and making a positive impact in their community. The pages of Langston Mankson's Kool-Aid Stand Adventure come to life with vibrant illustrations. The colorful and imaginative visuals not only captivate young readers, but also enhance their understanding of complex financial concepts. Langston Mankson's Kool-Aid Stand Adventure is coming soon to bookstores and online realtors. It is a must-have addition to any child's library, fostering essential life skills while sparking the joy of reading. Empower the young minds in your life with the gift of financial literacy and imagination. Join Langston Mankson, Zonky, family, and friends on their extraordinary journey of running a drink stand to set them on the path of a brighter future. Your opinion means a great deal to me. I would be honored if you would consider exploring Langston Mankson's Kool-Aid Stand Adventure and sharing your thoughts. Your feedback could play an invaluable role in shaping the future of this project. If you have any questions, comments, or would like to discuss the book further, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Your support in spreading the word about Langston Manxon's Cool and Made Stand Adventure would mean the world to me, and I deeply appreciate your consideration. I am a passionate advocate for financial literacy. Me, Chandler Hayes, and am excited to join the community of storytellers with a background in finances. I am driven to inspire children to embark on their own adventures of learning and discovery through the power of literature. Langston Manxon's Cool and Made Stand Adventure is a heartfelt endeavor to promote financial literacy in a fun and accessible way. As a Black author, I'm committed to providing children of all backgrounds with the tools for success, and I am proud to contribute to a more financially informed generation. Thank you for taking the time to explore this advertisement, and I look forward to the possibility of sharing this extraordinary literature adventure with you. Please feel free to contact me. You can reach me at the email c287gph@gmail.com. All right, thank you. Warmest regards. Have a great day. God bless. Yo, what's good? It's Chanmanhouseofb.a.r.f. Real quick, I just realized what I was doing. I had short puts. So, it was a buy stop, which should have been above market price, and then the buy limit should have been below market price. I just realized that's what I was doing. I was trying to put the orders in. As soon as I cut the mic off, I realized, I was like, oh crap, that's what I did. I was like, what the hell is going on here? But it's all good. Mistakes were made. They were short puts. So my stop, as the message was saying, what I kept rejecting was that should have put the buy stop above market price and the buy limit below market price. But we'll get it taken care of. About to hop in some more, get a couple more trades done. Those little mistakes, they will cost you. And they're frustrating mistakes. Let me see. It doesn't even look like it's updated in my system yet. Let me see if it's updated yet. What did I do today? Okay. All right. It updated. Crap. Took about a $50 loss. That's just stuff right there. You just want to be very cautious of. It's okay. But to hop in here, about to find some other opportunities that are available. It's cool. But yeah, so long positions, you want to just pay attention. Long position, your sell stop will be above market price. Your sell limit will be below market price. On short positions, your buy stop is above market price. Your buy limit is below market price. I literally said it, slobs over bliss. I was sitting there, I'm wondering, I'm like, why does my order keep rejecting? That's my bad. Just a learning experience, especially if you're going to be creating content and trying to trade and everything. You got to stay on top of it. Keep your mind calm, cool, collect. Market's just opened. There was no need to be in a rush. So just wanted to touch base with that. Did cost me about $50, which is cool. On Atamera, cost me about $31. On JetBlue, cost me about $16. And the most thing that bothers me is I don't have my trades in, but going to go back in there. We're going to get this figured out. So I just want to say thank you again so much to anybody and everybody that stops by to kick it with your mans. It's important to learn from our lessons. It's all good. My name is Chairman. This is House of B.A.R.F. Blah! Introducing the Listener Support Program, fueling the future and quality of House of B.A.R.F. Dear loyal listeners, at the House of B.A.R.F., we strive to bring you the most engaging, informative, and entertaining content every day into the world of business, accounting, regulation, and finance. We strive to provide you with expert knowledge, practical tips, and thought-provoking discussions to help you excel in your financial endeavors. We are dedicated to fostering meaningful conversations, sharing valuable insights, and creating a community of like-minded individuals who are passionate about business, accounting, regulation, and finance. Producing high-quality content requires dedication, resources, and effort from a talented team of one, me, but in the future, hopefully I'll have a team. That's why we are excited to introduce our listener support program. This initiative allows you, our cherished audience members, to play a pivotal role in shaping the future and the content and assuring House of B.A.R.F's sustainability. In the future, becoming a supporter, you'll be able to enjoy a range of exclusive benefits. Benefits that I'm hoping to be able to bring eventually: early access to episodes, access to episodes that are not, public, that are not accessible to everyone, possibly even create better content. And then all those mistakes I make, maybe I'll put them in a separate episode. You'll be able to get some behind the scenes stuff, and other exclusive things such as merchandise. Possibly I have a children's book coming out, may be able to offer that. Your support goes directly towards enhancing the quality of our content, expanding our reach, our research, and investing in new resources and technology to bring you even better experiences. Your contribution will help us continue to deliver thought-provoking discussions, captivating stories, and insightful I didn't mean to say that. Maybe in the future, may possibly interview someone that will keep you engaged and inspired. Join us in shaping the future of House of B.A.R.F. by becoming a supporter today. Your generosity empowers us to keep our conversations alive and ensures that we can contribute to provide valuable content to audiences around the United States and hopefully in the future of the world. To support us, simply visit podcasters.spotify.com. Then you can get to House of B.A.R.F. Also, it is on Spotify. And support this podcast and become a supporter, and choose a membership tier that aligns with your preferences. Every contribution, no matter how small or how big, makes a meaningful impact and is deeply appreciated. Thank you for being an essential part of our journey. With your support, we can reach new heights and create content that truly resonates with you, our incredible listeners. God bless. Happy listening. I'm Chanman. This is House of B.A.R.F. Again, if you would like, you can visit podcasters.spotify.com/pod/show/Chan-man7. And you can go to support this podcast and become a supporter today. Thank you. You can also reach me at c287gph@gmail.com. Thank you again. You have a wonderful day. God bless.